Hi guys, I'm just doing a quick video of what I'm adding to my Studio Calico main kit. I have a couple pictures I'd like to scrapbook using that kit, so I'll show you what I'll be adding to it. At the beginning I showed a picture, or I can insert a picture here, of the main kit from Studio Calico, and this is what I am adding to the kit. So I gave myself 5 minutes, ran around my scrapbooking room, grabbed a couple things, tossed them in, and then I'm going to use them in my layouts. So I bumped or bulked up the kit because they don't really come with a lot of embellishment, but this way I'm using my stash and the kit, so win-win, especially with using your own stash, right? So I threw in my little basket the Delusion white linen spray. I also threw in the Colored Shine, the navy. I threw in these two acrylic shapes. I threw in the Sweetest Thing wood and chip buttons. Also these two from the cut and paste line, threw those in. For my alphas, I'd gotten these from Freckle Fawn, these navy, kind of like thickers, they're foam. Threw in this mini mark, I love these gray colored. Also, this is from the Heidi Swap wood veneer from her new line out. I grabbed a whole bunch of enamel dots because I'm always trying to get rid of my enamel dots. I have the biggest collection, I think. Tossed this in there. These were from the I think it was the Pebbles. Is it Pebbles? Oh, I already threw out the thing. They came with the tags. You could put string or twine or whatever you wanted in them. I grabbed the Shantele Lane ephemera pack, hoping to use some stuff from there. Also from the this is Studio Calico, some wood veneers. These chipboards, I'd like to use these up. If they have to go in every single one of my kits, they will. I picked these out, and I also picked out some alphas from the Freckle Fawn wood chip. So they look like that. And also maybe use up the rest of these DIY. Oh, I can't even say that. What are they? Burlap stickers. And last but not least, these label stickers from Chic Tags. This collection is Let's Go. I just grabbed because they had navy and stuff like that. I just might use the other side of things, but why not use them up, right? So yeah, I will come back with all the layouts I do using that kit, and I will go through once again what I have left over, what I used. So stay tuned for all that. Thanks for watching guys. Bye. Okay, so I want to give you guys the rundown of my kit that I used for Studio Calico, including some things from my stash. I want to just jump right in there, show you the stuff I didn't use. Didn't use any of these. Still in the package. Didn't use any of these. Didn't use these enamel dots. Didn't use these tags by Chic Tags. Or these thickers. Or any of these. Or these. Or these. Oh well. One of these days I'll be able to finish it. Hopefully. Bunch of stuff. Anyways, so from our Studio Calico kit. These are all the papers that I have left. They will go in my scrap pile. I probably could have made another layout, but I'm kind of just done with this kit. So these are what came in the kit. I used quite a few of these. Didn't use these plain labels. Used quite a few of these alphas. I really like these ones. These ones are fun. Use the stamp. Use one of the washies. I didn't really feel the colors in this kit. Maybe I'll use them on something else. I didn't use any of these, but I will put them in with my Project Life and they will get used up, no worries. And that's it. I did use quite a bit of stuff from my stash. I used quite a bit of the flares from Heidi Swapp. Used a lot of the acrylic shapes. These are really neat. If you can get your hands on them, or you do have them, they're fun. They're already adhesive on them, and they just made my projects. I'll show you here in a bit. Used some enamel dots from this pack. Used some from this one. Used a button from here. Used a couple of things from the Shantele. Another button. Quite a few of the acrylics on these ones. Another one here. Yay, I was able to use 2 of these speech bubbles, so starting to go down. I used the alphas from here, or numbers, sorry, I meant to say. I just want to hang on to that one for just a minute. And then I used some of these wood dots from my mind's eye, and yes, I used them all! Yay! I get to throw one thing out from my stash. It feels so good. Okay, now on to the projects I made. I made 6 out of my Studio Calico kit. This is the first one. I'll show you which came from my stash and what was in the kit. This is a cute picture of my mom and dad. They just, this past Monday, celebrated 35 years of marriage. So, these are from the Shantele. The wood veneers were from the kit. The little doe was from the kit. And then, of course, the thickers. And then the enamel dots were from my stash. So, it was this little button here from my stash. So, it says, True Love. So, oh yeah, and I also used my mist that I said I was going to from Heidi Swapp. So, that is my first layout. This is my second layout I did. This is my mom and dad with my boys. So I used the leaves vellum sheets that came in the kit. So I used them as clusters over here. The wood veneer was from the kit. This was from my stash. And this was from my stash. And these were from the kit. So here's the stamp from this month. I also had this little leaf stamp that was in the Project Life from last month, so I used it on this one. So that's my layout. Oh, here's the label there. So, number 2 layout. Number 3 layout is of my oldest, Cody here. I did pull in some wood veneers from the Studio Calico kit, why do I keep doing that? My Scraptastic kit. Because I only had a few left, so I wanted to use them in their fall pictures. And I pulled in a tag. Because I wanted to journal on it for him. And this was from my stash. The flare was from the kit. And then these wooden dots were also from my stash. So, oh, and this little brown cork paper was from my stash too, from my scraps actually. So there's layout number 3. Layout number 4 is of my little middle guy, Hunter. So I was able to use some more pieces from the Shantele Lane, and then those cute acrylic shapes. These are so much fun. And then of course some of the burlap DIY shapes there too. And then this is from the Heidi Swap. This was in the kit. These are from the kit. The papers, I think there's a vellum sheet right here. This was from my stash. And then I sprayed a little bit of white linen from Delusions. So yeah, that's number 4. Number 5 layout is of my little guy here, Asher. So I used up the doily that came in the kit. Here's another tag that was from the kit. Some of my enamel dots, cute acrylic heart, another one here, and another enamel dot. Those October afternoon. The bottom of the doily, another flare from the kit. The alphas, and then the cute little heart and enamel dot. So, also I brought in the orange. There was no orange paper in the kit, but I wanted to pull out because it's in his sweater. So there we go. And last but not least, this is the last one I did of just the 2 of my oldest and my youngest. And this was from my stash. It's Hearts vellum paper. So I put brothers, and I also pulled in Maggie Holmes from Great Paper, the gold sticker sheet from her open book. This one says capture this moment. There's a little camera right there. Put a flare, or not flare, enamel dot in there. Here's that speech bubble. I just cut off the little pointy thing, and I'm going to write a journal about their little friendship. And then this tag says you are so loved, and I used the last 2 burlap, well, you know what I mean. And then BFF down here. So yeah, I love how it all turned out, and even though I only used one thing, I really like using up, throwing stuff in my stash, or in my kit, so I think I'm going to do that more often. So yeah, thanks for listening to me, and if you guys have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!